What's happening, everyone? And welcome back to another episode of Bloodborne Casual. I will be your hunter today. And we're going to start by finishing some stuff off in Forbidden Woods. There was a landing I was trying to find last time that was giving me trouble, and it can be a little easy to miss. But it is in that house that we were exploring last time. This guy over here is something special. As you can see, he's already killed a small family and is just nom-nomming away on this little boy. And you can run up to him, you can sneak up to him. He won't do anything until you talk to him. So you can just full on watch him eat this kid.
Whoa! Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster.
Me, a monster.
Interesting. You're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
You can tell him Odin Chapel, but he'll eat everyone there eventually, every time you come back. If you send him to Yusefka, he'll become an alien. So yeah, it's really up to you if you like your NPCs or not, and you want to see them die.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I just don't tell him shit.
This whole place is falling apart once again. It's the curse of Yharnam.
We're gonna fight him though, because he turns into a very interesting thing. I'm just seeing where the door is. Okay. I don't like fighting him up on here because you can easily fall off the roof, so. Wow, surprised he didn't attack me right after that one hit. There we go.
Have you got a screw loose?
Oh, he's so cool. Yeah, I just fight him right in here, so you don't have to fall off anywhere. I also want to whittle his health down little by little, because he does give some really good dialogue. You can use Beast Roar and do that shit, which is why I don't like fighting him on the roof.
I didn't ask for this.
And he can be kind of annoying with it. Very annoying with it. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, I always thought his dialogue is really, really interesting, if you can get it. I mean, he's not wrong, everything that's happening to people is not their fault, so. Alright, one more ought to do it. Come here, big boy. Trying to not bait his, there we go. Trying to not bait his beast roar. Get another beast rune. And we're done with him. God, that guy's really cool. Well, now we're going to finish the rest of the forest. Alright, so back we are to finish the second half of this dreadful forest. This is when it starts getting real snaky. So if you have some antidotes left over, you want to make sure you have those equipped, just in case, because this place can be real bratty. I did do some off-screen farming and looting, and I got myself the boom hammer, as you can see I've been using, and I think it's gonna be my main weapon on this character. I haven't made a boom character yet, so this is pretty good. I also like using the shining coins just to kind of help you see where you've been. because this place is a bit of a maze, and it's really easy to get lost and tripped up because everything is so similar to each other. And it can get rather annoying. Oof, God, these things do a lot of hits. Yeah, Boomhammer doing work for us again. I put some of those fire gems from my saw spear on there, so it's doing some extra work. And it, you know, has a pretty decent arcane scaling, so, and with strength, it's a split scaling, so it's doing a lot of nice stuff for us. Yeah, there's a lot of winding paths, so it's really easy to get lost. Creepy woods. There is a snake that falls down from somewhere, so that's why I'm just checking the trees. Because you could hear it pretty well, but no drop today. God, these mofos. They will summon a bunch of snakes. And they also hit a lot. So you don't want to get caught in that. Ooh. God, that hit is so good. I also just love the way the hammer looks smoking like that. Oh, you brat. I'm gonna get you. There we go. I mean, this is a really good place to farm a lot of murky bloodstones, gems, sorry. If you're trying to make like a poison build. I've never done a poison build. Mostly because there's not too many enemies that are reactive to poison. I think fire and lightning get you a lot farther. But, I mean, if you're trying to do a poison PvP build, that actually could be pretty badass. Oh my god, there's so many snakes, it's kind of like glitching a little. It's having a hard time keeping up with the AI and the frames. Alrighty, I believe we're getting closer to the boss arena. Yeah, once you hear the pigs, you know that you're getting to the right spot. Can't make it up that rock, can you, big boy? You are no match for the boom. Alright. So there are two paths forward. One definitely leads to the boss. And to our shortcut. Over here is where we start seeing our first aliens, aka what the game calls kin. And it's great that you start seeing them here because just from like a level design perspective, you can reach the back of Yosefka's clinic from here. And then it all starts coming together. Like, these guys, obviously, they probably escaped from the clinic and wandered into the forest. This is when you really start knowing, like, you had some inkling in Cathedral Ward that shit was getting a little weird, but I remember seeing these guys and I was like, what is happening? I don't understand. It's just really weird. These guys are really vulnerable to lightning and thrust. And fire too. I mean, mostly like elemental damage, but thrust really is good for him to take him out. And you can farm them for arcane gems if you're doing an arcane build at this point. They're pretty decent, I think, for the level that you'll be at. If you want to get better ones, you'll have to go to the Chalice dungeons, but it's not a bad way to get some triangular gems. Alright, just gonna trot along. I always kind of like this spot because of the fireflies. I don't know, I think fireflies are just sweet. Even though this is definitely not a sweet place. Alright, come up here for a shortcut after we kill this dude. Hell yeah. They drop a lot of blood vials, which is nice. Pop up here. And you got yourself a shortcut back to the beginning. Voila. I like how the smoke kind of pipes up like a little chimney. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, so item up there. Go get it. See how I want to approach this. Guess we'll go from below. There's gonna be some more swamp ghouls. And another piggy. Oh god, this weapon's so good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. Ooh yeah. Flamin' proctal exam. Boom. It's also just really fun to light it. Alright. Just got two ways, down to the boss and up here to another little area. Which was really interesting to me. Because the Forbidden Woods has all these graves. Like huge graves, and I wonder who they're for. And after you beat the boss of this area, it's called the Forbidden Grave, so I'm really curious who that person is. But you got a good rune here. Alright, so I think we're gonna head on down and make our way to the boss. Alright, so this fight can be kind of tricky. And you just wanna, I mean, I like taking out the caster first, usually. But, yeah, you don't want to get greedy. You want to separate them if you can. Whoop. Oh, God. They have a lot of reach with that katana. They have way more reach than me right now. That's why I'm getting smacked. You know what? I don't think there's a katana in this game, which is a bummer. At least I haven't found one. There's like a katana in almost all the games, but there's not one in here, I don't believe. Yeah. Oh no, that's a lie. I guess the Shikage is pretty much like a katana. Give ourselves some extra reach with this long sword. Rather great sword. Oof. Oh, it's really annoying when they get the snakes, because then their reach definitely improves like that. And they'll be able to start summoning snakes pretty soon. God damn, the reach on that is stupid far. Yeah, electricity. If you have bolt paper, it's really good for this fight. I'm just trying to whittle them down from afar. To one. Especially when you have one, he's really gonna start summoning his snaky boy. You just want to get out of dodge when that happens. You also want to maintain your distance, because the closer you are to him, like a little bit less than mid-range, he'll summon it a lot, because I've known friends and people online who are just like, I just don't get it, every time I'm fighting them they always summon the damn snakes, and it's really a distance thing. Like a lot of their AI reacts to the distance you put in between them. Yeah, that's all there is to it, and now we're gonna go find Fake Yosefka. Alright, we're back. Changed our clothes into the Tomb Prospector garb. I rather like it, it's pretty cool. The defense on it is really nice too. So yeah, you find a hidden pathway in the Forbidden Woods that leads you back to Central Yharnam. Open this up here. That'll bring you right back into the courtyard. We're gonna go this way. Just checking things out. Yeah, there's gonna be a pretty nasty brain sucker around this corner. There you are. Hello there, mister. Oof, just missed. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, we're gonna make this real easy. Oop. Well, let's try that again. Real easy. Yeah, there we go. There's a ladder up. Let me just make sure we got everything. Yeah. It's one thing I really liked about this game. What's up, bros? Is just being able to walk along the rooftops. I don't know, there's just something about that. It's just a really cool feel and add some dimension to the level design. I like seeing all the wood scraps, like people trying to repair the roofs. And now we're in Yosefka's clinic. And this is the room that we actually started off in. That's the table that we got off. And this, unfortunately, is Yosefka. I don't think she'll actually... Yeah, she won't actually attack you. You get her last blood vial. Poor Yosefka. So yeah, this is where we started in the very beginning of the game. And we get our Cainhurst summons. If you read it, it says that the summons to Cainhurst is addressed to us, which I always thought was really interesting because that means that we arrived with it. And for whatever reason, it wasn't given to us. So I'm curious if the real Yosefka took it from us and hid it from us. Because she has her own past that's linked to the church, and so she would know about Cainhurst. Yeah, that always just, I always question that. If we came from Cainhurst, if we were affiliated. But what's really cool too is when you meet Brador, he also wears a foreigner's garb, and he talks to us almost as if he knows us. So it's possible that we knew Brador or come from the same place as Brador. But I'm really interested in the connection between our character and Cainhurst. Ooh, look at these experiments. It's kind of dissected on the table. Fake Yosefka being a weirdo. Get another communion rune. And fake Yosefka's gonna be up there talking some crazy talk.
Ah, moonlit scents. How did you worm your way in here? Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes.
Oh, sorry, love.
Well, I won't make any excuses. Would you mind leaving us alone? Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing. And I'll do the same.
When she says, "Do you mind leaving us alone?" I don't know if she's actually talking to us.
Oh well. I've always wanted to try my hand on a hunter.
But yeah, I don't believe she is talking to us. And I say that because after you kill her, you get another rune, and it's the Odin Writhe rune, which describes describes it being as like a liaison rune, so she would have that, meaning that she's like a liaison between Odin, who is a great one, and this world. So I have a funny feeling she's like trying to talk to Odin, or has been talking to Odin in her head. I've become a big fan of Beast Roar. It's just fun for little instances like that. The only thing that sucks is you have to be really close. Like real close, like they have to be right on top of you in order to use it. But she's so creepy. She's so fucking creepy. She wants to cut us up. Take some Molotovs. Yeah, Odin Writhe. It's a pretty cool rune, but yeah. It's also very disturbing. I mean, she's very, very clearly disturbed. Yeah, liaison rune. And just also, I mean, she also talks about like this wiggling in her head, these things that she hears later on if you don't kill her, if you come back later. And she gets pregnant. Check out her study. But yeah, if you come back later, you find her up on this table, impregnated. And you can easily kill her then for an umbilical cord. But I think that's going to be it for this, and I'll catch you next time, guys, in Canehurst.